Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the finale of the ARC Tier 2 season. My Discord is going off, and tis popping, as the cool people will say. Oh, it's just Discord saying that we've gone live. I'm like, who's sending me messages in Discord? And it's Discord saying that Ark has gone live. Yeah. We have no commentator tonight, which brings a tear to my eye. Get well soon, Reaper. We need you back on the comms teams. Hello, JMB. Hello, Hydro. Hello, everybody that is here. The 5 people. I need to mute those notifications, man. I'm sure Rob will probably be in the stream chat if he's not too colded. I now need to find out how to mute my Discord notifications on my laptop because I'm old. Okay, I'll just shut down Discord. That's smart. I'm dangerous when I use my brain. Come on, Aston. You've got this. Yes. Little do we know that this week, Syrah was proclaimed Tier 2 champion for Aston Martin. So Aston Martin have secured one of the championships this season in a equal tier. Very good team, Aston Martin, this year, with Isaac, Syrah, Brian. Oh jeez, I'm just reading like the thing is, and it's Syrah, Isaac are a great Tier 2 team, and then Tier 1's team is just too good. Can you plug your stream? I will plug it for you, Hydro. Go watch Hydro's stream if you want to see it from his point of view. Tip Rebel says, cross fingers for a finish this week. Yeah, I think that you could do it, Tip. You're a very good racer, mate. So, just do good for Haas. Yes. Your Twitch channel. I think it's a full grid tonight. The Tier 2 sign up is looking very full. Arwood is the other Haas driver who hasn't picked his car yet. We've got Sam Bull in the reserve who is in the Alpine this evening. I believe Aaron wasn't able to make it in near the end. Autumn Bird and Roadrunner in the Alfa Romeos. They've had 2 good races these last few races, so looking forward to see what they can do. Is there any championship battles happening? Well, there's going to be championship battles because the point system is very close in Tier 1 and 2 and in the realistic, basically every tier. There's a battle for 3rd place or 2nd place and third place technically, between Daguna, LGR Ryan, and Giorgio's. It's looking likely that, well, second place is Daguna's, but Ryan and Giorgio's are going to be battling for third place. In the constructors' standings, there's a battle between Red Bull and Alpine. Alpine have 417 points and Red Bull have 401. Aston Martin and Ferrari are close, and McLaren. Alfa Romeo, they're going to be in a battle with AlphaTauri tonight. Williams and Haas separated by only 2 points, and Mercedes in last place, 54 points behind Haas. 17th and 18th, did you say? Isaac and Rebel, and Whoopi, and Hydro. Hydro can't get enough points now. Yeah, it looks like a very epic 22-point battle between 17th and 18th. And if you've got your own little battles on the grid that I don't know about, like Autumn Bird and LA only being separated by 3 points. Ghost Rider, well, between 6th, 7th and 8th, as we ready up for this evening's great entertainment. 6th, 7th and 8th are separated by 6 points. And that's Ghost Rider, L8 and Autumn Bird. Geordie's 30 points behind them. Well, 22 points behind. Everybody. Yeah, there we go. No quali bans for the Tier 2 drivers in their final race. And a farewell to you, Hydro. Good luck in your race. Tip Rebel 2 and basically any tier driver that's in the chat. No one's joining the stream. This is sad. No one likes the Hoff when he's by himself. Well, who got pole position last week in Saudi Arabia? It was LGR Ryan. 18 minutes of qualifying starts now as we get our first prediction for pole position. And we'll go for... Let's go for the top 4 drivers this season that have the most pole positions, shall we? If you want to know the statistics, just tell me something. The person with the most poles, it's going to be a battle between Sierra and Daguna, because they've both got 4 each. So they'll definitely be going on the prediction list. Ryan, Brian and Arwood have 2... Only 5 drivers this season have got a pole position. It shows how, well, I wouldn't say close if there's only 5 drivers who have got it. So there. Oh no, I've accidentally put it on 30 seconds. Yeah. You've got 30 seconds to vote who will get pole position. As the first car out that I can see is Brian. So we'll go on board with him and hope that he doesn't win it. Yeah. It's Brian, followed by Daguna, followed by Autumn Bird, followed by Whoopi. Let's see what Brian can do. Turn 1 is a nice corner, but it's a nice flowing part of the track. As L8 has crashed in sector 2, Brian's got that first bit right, not cutting the corner. Gets a 17.5 for his first sector. Takes the, I'm going to call it the Max Verstappen corner. Yeah, it's just me tonight, Sarah. Sadly. Rob is sick, so he's having the night off to get better. Brian's about to come to the end of sector 2. Let's see what time he can set at 53.1. This is a tricky part of the track, well known for Nico Rosberg crashing into, I believe, Karun Chandok, I think. Well, somebody who's had a bit of a wobble there. Nearly does a Nicholas Latifi if he didn't catch it. Brian sets the first time to beat. It's a 1:24.3. The Guna gets a 1:24.1. Autumn Bird's 1:24.9. He's improved a lot this season, Autumn Bird. And we have the Mercedes of Whoopi coming into the pits. Sambul is next across the line. Let's see what time he can set. Sambul, he goes for a 1:26.3. Hydro a 1:25.5. The Haas is next across the line, starting with Arwood. What time can he set? J&B hopes that Isaac gets a podium in his last race. So 1:24.8 for Arwood and a 1:27 for his Haas compatriot. As Bagger now crosses the line, let's see what time he can set. It's a 1:26.4. And Isaac gets a 1:26.0. That's a good lap for Isaac. Don't know who's crossing the line next. I think Sarah. My team boss. Do you want a 1v1? No, because can you 1v1 in F1? I don't know. I'm just I don't know, man. Oh, Sierra's gone over the curbs weirdly there. As Geordie now joins the session. Did he invalidate his time from that? He's probably got some damage. Isaac thanks Bagger for the tone. Top Gotcha sets a 1:26.3. I didn't catch that because I was looking at the chat. GG to you, Mr. Lord Taylor. Sorry. I'm trying to concentrate on the racing and all that. Syrah goes into the hard corner, as I call it. I literally name every corner when I do a practice lap, so I know. Well, I have mini sectors and I just call them weird things. Syrah, he's not gonna probably get a faster time because of what happened in this sector. Well, he's invalidated in the last corner anyway. Unlucky for the champion, as I mean, I don't know if that's. I don't know. Whoopi invalidates. Oh, he's just starting a lap. The Haas of Tip Rebel coming into the pits. Ghost Rider into the very hard bits. Brian wants a race with no spins, no damage to round off his season. Yes, Hilly, I'm on my own. and I'm going to be the lone wolf like every other commentator. As Ghost Rider crosses the line for a 1:24.6. That is a good lap. Let's have a look at runners on an out lap, and then we'll see what Whoopi can do. Purple sector 2, 53 something. Look at the steering wheel through this section. It's a very tight section. You've got to try and put as much power on the car as you can. And try not to touch the curbs because they will send you flying. Especially during this bit as well. I've had plenty of incidents in the 5-lappers. Whoopi now crosses the line. Goes 6th fastest with a 1:25.0. Pat O'Cakes is out of the session. He's had a crash somewhere. I think it might have been with Roadrunner. I think he might have been coming out of the pits. I don't know what happened. Oh, poor Hoff. I've decided to start from the back of the grid in my race at Twitter. Fair enough. I did that, and look how well it worked out for me. Daguna has got a 5-place grid penalty for his collision with Pat O'Cakes. Let's have a look at the race director. Pat O'Cakes, DNS returnable damage. Ortenberg gets track limits, and then Daguna's hit it. I don't know what happened to Runner. I think he might have had a bit of a moment. Good evening, Mario. Super Mario, how are you? Oh, I finally got the... Sorry. Every time on comms, when I don't get the chance to to see the names of the drivers on the boards, I finally got it. The one evening Reaper's not here to tell him that I've done it. I think Runner might have some sort of damage because he's going a bit slow. And he's going into the pits. Whoopi's into the pits too. This is the fun part of the race. We're qualifying. But everyone's going fast and just darting to the pits. Can Ortenberg improve that 1:24? 9. He can, he's done a 1:24.7. Puts in P4, very good qualifying so far for the Alfa Romeo driver. Spike is invalidated. Sierra's on a hot lap. He's behind Isaac. I think they're giving each other a bit of a tow here. Teamwork does make the dream work. And Aston Martin's dreams might come true this Saturday with a World Drivers' Championship for driver JMB, and at a push, a World Constructors' Championship for JMB in the Hoff. Sierra sets his first time to 1:24.7. Isaac behind him in the pits because it's invalidated. One of the Hasses of Arwood crosses the line. He goes second, 1:24.006 on the dot. Brian, I didn't see, has gone fastest with a 1:23.9. And Ortenberg is probably out of fuel. As we see Hydro come into the pits. A lot of drivers on outlaps. I don't know how long's left to go because there's a slow moving Alfa Romeo. I don't know why. But we'll check on board with that Williams, see if it's going any faster. Is that Sam Ball? It is. Sam crosses the final corner. 1:24.9. A lot of 1:24s this evening. Just noticed that L8 has retired. Geordie on an outlap. The Mercedes look like they're working together too. It's go on board with Top Gotcha because it looks like he's on a fast lap, but he's invalidated. Whoopi then, stay on board with him. Can Whoopi improve from that 125.017? No, he stays where he is, but Top Gotcha, I think he's starting a lap behind him. Geordie sets a purple sector 1. Near the end of sector 2 is Geordie. Let's see what time he can set. Ah! I've realised I put that prediction out for LGR Ryan to get pole position. I've only just realised he's not racing. My bad. Purple sector 2 for TTM Geordie. You can't beat Iced Tea. Into the Nicholas Latifi corner. I don't know the name of corners at Abu Dhabi, so that's called Latifi corner. Geordie with his first time 124.6, and harder behind him goes 126.6. I mean, I have a hot tea every now and then, but an iced tea is more refreshing. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to qualifying, and Spikey's coming out to start his first lap. His helmet looks like a George Russell's helmet from this season. I don't know what it could be. I mean, it's just a fluorescent green in my opinion. Any drivers out on laps? Top Gotcha, I think. Or has he completed one and I've not noticed? Sorry Gotcha if I've missed your lap, mate. The runner comes out of the pit. I'm going to focus on these two at the bottom, 18th and 19th, who haven't set a lap yet. We'll go on board with Spikey, and then we'll go straight to Roadrunner. 3 minutes after qualifying as Ghost Rider retires from the session in the pits. Feels like he can't improve, so he's thought, alright, I'll just have a little bit of a break. But with how close the grid is, anybody could improve by a tenth and overtake. Ghost, is that a mistake that Ghost has made by retiring so early? Okay, what have I missed? How has Spikey set a 4 minute and 14 second lap? Okay, that's just a glitch. Spikey starts his lap. Jane B's put a prediction in for Brian, Syrah and Daguna in that order to be first, second and third. There's a wheel on the track. That's cool. Looks like you can drive straight through it though. Very good first sector. Oh, Isaac got a purple middle sector. Let's have a look what he can do. See if he can... Oh, he's invalidated. Oh, Nigel. If only I saw your message about 2 seconds quicker. Sorry. Spikey. Looking very quick. Purple sector 2 for Spikey. Spikey, round the final corner for him. He's got a 124.6, and we go on board with Runner, who I think he's been towing his teammate. Runner sets a 1:25.6, moves them up to P12. Brian's just warming up his tyres. Rookies on an outlap. Gaguna is on a pit lap. Harwood's on an outlap. Hydro. Oh, he's had a spin and he's crashed. He's got a pointy finger. He needs to be careful coming back onto the grid. Of Spiky cuts an entire corner to try and get to the grid in time. I think that needs to be looked at maybe by the stewards. Or I don't know. Is it a rule to cut a corner in qualifying? It happened last year with me and Sam in the Alpines, and I think we got in trouble for it. I don't know. Here's Runner getting a toe off Autumn Bird, maybe. If he was getting a toe, or has he let Autumn Bird pass because he looks to go very fast. I love the way that the car just sweeps around this sector. Oh, he's lost the back end! Oh! Every time I've spectated a driver in with a Ferrari engine, I've had a bit of a crash. As qualify ends, Brian crosses the line very slowly. He's currently the fastest. Whoopi could improve, and so could Syrah. Can Syrah get that 1 second on him? A lot of drivers could get that position. Arwood won't be able to, being that he's invalidated. Whoopi goes purple sector 2. We'll stay on board with him until he crosses the line. Through the weird sector. Geordie gets disqualified from the session. Can Whoopi take pole position? He can! A 1:23.8. Syrah goes 6th fastest. And that is qualifying over. Wow. Whoopi gets a pole position for Mercedes. And I believe that is his first of the season. He's the 6th driver this season to get a pole position. And here are your final standings for qualifying. Whoopi starts the race pole position with Brian behind him, separated by a lot of time. Not a lot of time. Daguna 3rd, who has a 5-place grid penalty. You'll start 8th. Arwood is 5th. Hydro 6th. Hydro 5th. Syrah 6th. 7th is Spiky, followed by Ghost Rider, Samble 9th, and Autumn Bird rounds off the top 10. Runner, Isaac, Top Gotcha, Bagger, Hodder, Tit Rebel, L8, Pato Cakes, Geordie. They complete your bottom 20. And that is your race director for qualifying. Geordie got disqualified for going the wrong way. That was a very good qualifying, JMB. I do agree with that. Stog says, hey, come on, Gotcha. Gotcha did have a good qualifying. Let's have a look at the grid now that qualifying is over. So this is how the drivers will start. You can see their tyres. Most starting on mediums, Hydro starting on the hards. Well, Hydro's just changed to the mediums. Autumn Bird's on the hards. Everybody on the mediums apart from Autumn Bird. And do you have a good race, Brian? It has been very good doing the comms for a few races. I think I started at the race before Spain doing the comms with Tier 2, and it's been a hell of a ride watching some of the drivers grow up. I don't want to say grow up like it's a bad thing, but like improving skill, because that's all we want in ARC, is to give some people a place to grow their talent in the sim racing industry. For example, JMB. Just saying, he's amazing. JMB, when you're rich and famous and you've got like a £10 million sim rig, can I have your old one? I'll do Tier 2, says Bertie. I should try and say that in a Yorkshireman accent, but then the last time I did it, I got told off by someone from Yorkshire. And the only people I hear from Yorkshire are like Hilly and... No, not Hilly. No. Walkie and Bertie. Hilly says, J&B's okay, I guess. J&B's amazing, man. If it wasn't for some unfortunate results, he would have, wiped the floor with Tier 1 this season. But because of I think the only reason we're having championship battles to the end of the wire this season is because of the points. It's like, it punishes mistakes. Oh yes, Steve. But isn't he from lower Yorkshire? Like the bit that if it wasn't it's like the little brother that wasn't planned. He's from that part of Yorkshire. No offence. Yeah, Donny. I've only been there once. It's really nice. Yeah. Whoopi was happy with that lap. The lights look like they're going down for Tier 2. Obviously there's not been an announcement made by Ghost yet, but he's always the person to start when he says they're going to start. I say there's about 45 seconds until the race begins, the final race. Ghost is eagerly writing in the chat already. It's like, do you know that scene when you watch the F1, it goes to the little Rolex clock to start the race? Well, that's the Discord admin typing in Discord is like that for us. Final race of this season. Yes, thank you, JMB. Thank you. I'll send you all my details later on. And here we go. The countdown for the final race of the season has started. 20 seconds left. I am paying postage from US to Sweden, okay? Good luck, everybody. 5 seconds left, 2 seconds left, 1 second left, and it's formation lap time. Ooh, scary. That looks so ominous. Look at that. That is a really good shot. Hopefully, I'm going to do that at the start of the race. Let's watch the drivers go around the grid then. Whoopi on pole position, followed by Brian, followed by Arwood, Hydro and Syrah. They are third and fourth. I've read it out too many times already. Both of the Alpha Tauris at the back of the grid. Wasn't expecting that. Two very good drivers. Pato Cakes was probably one of my first teammates in ARC. It's good to see him still going. Let's go on Top Gotcha for Stog. Happy Top Gotchaing. Runner in P11. This is a lot of the drivers' final outings for their respective teams. It's Team Bosses, Syrah's, could be final race for Aston Martin. Brian in the Williams, hoping to get a good car next year, so he's more consistent. Scott W says, go on, Odder. As we're coming near to the end of the formation lap, hopefully everyone's tyres are nice and warm. I'll turn on the telemetry like 5 laps in, so we can get some good battles going. I'm able to see it. Look at the way Whoopi's warming up his tyres, man. He's getting ready to start on pole position. Nice hot warm tyres. Let's have a look at the tyres that everyone's on. Ooh, one driver on the soft tyres, and that's Isaac. As we line up on the grid for the final race, of the season. And we've had a spin for Syrah. I think he has to purposely give himself a bad grid spot for that. Final driver approaching the grid spot. It is the AlphaTauri of Pato Cakes. And we're about to go racing for the final time this season in ARC Tier 2. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go for the final race of the season at Abu Dhabi. It's a good start from Whoopi. It's an even better start for Hydro and Arwood as Ryan gets swallowed up and Syrah round the outside of Arwood. We've had some commotion near the back. Harder goes down to 17th, and Brian has got a drive-through penalty for a jump start. You want to try and get past him. He's on the hard tyres as well as Brian gets past Syrah. Isaac and Autumn Bird are having a battle. The camera's broken. Right on the back, Geordie gets past Roadrunner. Is he going to try and get past them all? He's going to try and get past Autumn Bird. Has he got it done? Is he left him enough room? Autumn Bird, they've made a bit of contact. Both of the AlphaTauris are making moves up this season. Of the season. Who's it predicted? Pit stops, mediums to hards, lap 12-15, or a double stop on the mediums. Harder moves down to last. Does he have some sort of damage? No, doesn't look like it, as Ghost Rider gets past Spiky. Will Brian box this lap with his drive-through penalty? As there's a yellow flag in sector 3, it's Spagger, he's had a spin. Brian doesn't box this lap. He's going to wait for a gap to be built, but he's got to be careful because there could be a safety car. You can't serve penalties underneath the safety car. Whoopi has a 6/10 lead. Hydro close behind Arwood. Let's get position changes. TTM Geordie has made up 8 positions so far. Now that is very good. Brian's lost 2. So that's... Oh, is that an Aston Martin of Isaac looking to make a move? He could get it done if he gets a better exit than Sam Bull. Let's see what Isaac can do here. We don't have DRS yet, but they've got Geordie behind him as well. He's looking to make up his 9th position of the race. Already Isaac's in low ERS deployment mode. Pushed very hard to make up those 2 positions with Isaac. Arwood is slowly gaining on the back of Hydra. DRS is now enabled. Brian hasn't pitted yet. This is his final lap. He has to pit on it. And there's a spin. It's Syrah. Syrah's gone. Whoa! And there's a McLaren hitting the side of him. McLaren's off the front wing, and it's very dangerous for Laguna to go off the track. And his mate has hit Geordie. Oh man, that's going to be a very good start for the holidays for the stewards in Tier 2. Not. There's the closest battle. Spikey's on the back. Geordie has a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting. Laguna has a drive-through. Brian, will he box this lap? He has to, or he will lose a lot of positions. There's a yellow flag in sector 3. It's Geordie. He's had a spin. Whoa! Brian's crashed into the back of Whoopi. And Brian is out of the race. And there is a safety car coming out. And Whoopi gets a 5-second time penalty for a severe collision. As one Mercedes enters the pits, the other Mercedes leaves the pit. I don't know what happened there. I just saw Brian getting with no wheel, basically. Geordie, drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Trying to get back to the pits in time. And that's not a good ending for Whoopi, as I think Geordie has retired into the pits. Or he's just left the session. See if we can get him back in, so we don't lose him from the race, because he's having a good race. Whoopi had spun. Well, you know, it's something that the stewards have to deal with. Brian is pretty annoyed, as he should be. Very unlucky there, Brian. Geordie has got an invite back into the session. See if he can come back. We got a resub for Mario. Mario, thank you for the resub, my friend. And Mario saying that Whoopi lost it. How did me... I do not understand this English lingo. Hello, sorry, I've got ice cube in my mouth. Really bad timing. Hello, Sharon, how are you today? There we go. Okay, Hilly, good luck in your race. Geordie has left the race due to severe wing damage. Well, you're gonna, you have to, like, supply the evidence to do it. So, yeah, you know the rules, dude, so, yeah. Seren, I am okay. I'm very tired. I might fall asleep during comms, so it will be a ARC Hoff ASMR when the race is over. Is the safety car in this lap? No, because we're still waiting for the 2 AlphaTauris. I think, Geordie, you might have to come back into the race, mate, because your car's still going round on track, and just retire it in the pits if that's alright, dude. Because, yeah. Yeah, if you put a ticket in against it, mate, about the driver going, like, moving into you, because that is dangerous. Yeah, it's dangerous moving on track. We had, I believe, a ticket put in against a driver in Saudi Arabia for doing it, and Austria. It is a punishable thing, but it's the final race of the season as well, so yeah. Hydro very close to the back of Arwood. Well, the most gained position is L8. 8 positions made up this race. Very good for him. Okay, thank you, Geordie. If you want an invite, dude, I'll send you... Oh, yeah. Drop my phone on the floor. Yeah, mate. Your car's literally just come out the pits as well. So it might retire itself. I don't know. It happened to me before, where my car went into AI in the final 3 laps of a race. And then it disqualified me. Which made me angry, because I was in a podium position. Safety car, and then at the end of this lap, maybe? Question mark. So, how's everyone's day been then? I've got to talk to the audience instead of the co-commentator. If Reaper's watching, hello, how are you? So basically what happened is I was looking at Hydro, saw him swerve wide, and wondered why he's done that, and then it looks like looked a little to the left and saw Wild Merc doing its best impression of me, and I couldn't react in time and avoid it. So it was a fluffy question and hashtag Euro #, hashtag. My day is going good. Good for you, JMB. You better be practicing to win the championship on Saturday. And what's the word? Getting sparkling apple juice to champagne celebrate. So all good. That's very good. Good to hear. If your dad keeps on doing as good as he's doing, he might be. You might not be the only person in the household having a good day. He's a P9, started 8th, as finally confirmation that the safety car is coming back. Hilly is back. Hello, Hilly. How are you today? Brian, if you're really bored, and I know you've just left the session, do you want to come help me on comments? Your dad started in P... Hold on. 17. Hello, Andrews. How are you, sir? As we go back racing, Arwood trying to warm his tyres again. And the cars go broom broom on lap 8. He's doing very good. Sorry about that, Andrews. As Daguna and Geordie come into the pits. And I believe... Yeah, that's Geordie retiring. Thank you, Geordie, mate. Okay. Yeah, we need your comms tomorrow, so I won't ask you to help on comms today. Just so you can have the Wi-Fi for tomorrow. Both Ferraris up in the podium positions. Should I add a bit of telemetry? I kind of like having, like, the stream looking like an F1 race. Like, I like the telemetry when I'm like on board or something. As Whoopi makes past it, Rebel Spiky makes it past Isaac. Isaac's still on those soft tyres. They must be very warm. You've got to be careful not to get any track penalties. Ooh, guess what? We will not take that offer, my friend. Let's have a look how long. Oops. There's the yellow flag. It's a spinning for Haas. The Haas has spun. Oh man. Isaac up to 5th now for Aston Martin. One bird behind him. Ooh, yeah. LA up to 7th. Top Gotcha joining in like, hey guys, look at me. I'm fast now. We're trying to make up positions. Whoopee. This is a big, close battle for everyone, really. I mean, Isaac is just, well, Sam Bull up to 3rd. Go on, Gotcha, people are saying. Well, if he keeps it going, he's going to have a few more positions. You've got Sam Bull and Ghost Rider on the mediums. Isaac's going to have to pit this lap at least. As L8 makes it past Gotcha. Whoopee. Whoa, Arwood! Oh, stop! Whoa! That is a crash, and Arwood is out of the race. Every time I spectate someone, they crash. And the safety car comes out again. Would anybody like some classical music to calm themselves down? I would, if you're in the stream. I don't have any instruments near me, and I'd probably get in trouble if I did though. Gotcha is in P3. Everybody take screenshots. Take screenshots. This man is in P3. Autumn Bird's in P2. Wow. The lobby must be glitched, but you know, stuff like this don't happen a lot. Runner in the pits. Oh, let's get some pit stops. We never get to see pit stops. We've missed all the pit stops because... Oh, wait, no, there we go. Daguna. Get some tyres in. Look at him on the mediums, number 69. I don't know why. Why he picked that number. I don't know. Maybe because they're mirrored. Yeah, because they're mirrored. Gotcha has changed his gamer tag to ARC Top Gotcha, and he knew that he was going to be so fast today that he forgot to put the space in between ARC and Top Gotcha. So when we say his name, it's going to be like, oh, Top Gotcha, you know, there's no space. Come on, Gotcha gets P1. Well, the two drivers head on the hards, and there's going to be a lot of drivers on fresher compound stock, so he may not make it to P1. He might, if he stays out, but he won't stay there long. If Top Gotcha wins this race, I will go live and eat my underwear. And that's a promise. Bet. You know, if Gotcha's moved up to P2 somehow, How's he done that? For God's sake, Hydro, get out the stream chat, man. Oh, Gotcha's in the pits. Yes, come on. Yes. Arwood up into P1. McQueen will be spinning in his seat. Sarah's come back after that spin. Oh, we can get more pit stops in. Tip Rebel onto the hards. Gotcha's on the mediums. Can he take those tyres 18 laps? Oh, Hydro. Let's get Hydro back in. I simply cannot move to his name. There we go. Ugh, I have to do all this. Invites. Friends. I can't find him anywhere. Okay, Hydro's going to have to find his own way back in. Ah, so cool. I have taken hards. When we did a 100% race at the end of the season in season 1, I think I took a set of hards like 40 laps, but I was struggling by lap 30. Autumn Bird, the strategical genius of Aston Romeo, Alfa Romeo, as the safety car comes in this lap. I think this is the first time he's actually had to lead a safety car restart. Very late safety car restart call. All the drivers being nice and giving each other some room. Good for them. Well done, lads. Doing ARC proud on this live stream. Apart from whoever crashed into Arwood. I'm joking. Arwood, number 70. He will get the drivers going. When will he go? That's the real question. He's going. He's gone, but he hasn't lost Hydro, but Syrah is on the back of him. Yes, unlucky Hydro in your final race of the season, Arwood in your final race of the season, as there's a spin somewhere. It's one of the Qataris, it's Pato Cakes. He's had a big spin, he's probably got them tyres a bit too high. In heat, as Runner makes it past both of the McLarens, and Pato Cake is just trying to get it going again without spinning. You can do it, mate. Isaac moves up to P6, Sam Bull down to P7 now, Syrah up into P2. I'm missing all the overtakes, man. Arwood went out with a bang. You know what, mate, you gotta have a bit of fun with it, ain't you? You know. 3 drivers yet to stop, Syrah, Hydro and Autumn Bird. Autumn Bird is having a very... if you can control this. Hope for another safety car maybe for Autumn Bird. So he might be able to keep the lead of the race if he builds a gap, because he's got Syrah behind him. And as we know, Syrah's the current world champion of Tier 2. He's also my team boss, so... oh! Well, I've just been kicked. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We are just loading back in to the lobby now. I don't think it's a whole lobby glitch. But everyone's going. I've missed the overtake. Alton Bird for first for Syrah. And we've lost the McLaren. It's the Guna just trying to get it back. Sorry about that, folks. That just could have been me having really bad Wi-Fi. I think Brian, if they were to have done a lobby restart, I think they might have gone with who's on the grid now and just done a 15% race or a 25% race. I'm not saying that they wouldn't do it, but it would only be a 25% race. Even then, there's still a lot of overtaking opportunities. Runner coming out the pits, followed by Daguna. Might have been a bit of contact. I've missed it. Sorry about that technical glitch, ladies and gentlemen, in the party chat and in the game, as Whoopi makes it past Alton Bird, and Alton Bird fighting back. They're going to go side by side into the Nicholas Latifi Hotel Chicane corner place. Put that on a t-shirt and sell it at mark.com. You can tell that Alton Bird is struggling with those tyres now, just by the sound of his throttle. 13 lap old cards. And Ghost Rider's on the back of him now as well. Syrah already has a 1.7 gap to Whoopi. And Ghost Rider does a Max Verstappen past Alton Bird, but can Alton Bird recreate history and do a Hamilton? Well, he's already passed him, he's got a DRS, they've both got DRS. Alton Bird past Ghost Rider. Ghost down the inside, who's going to back out first? It's a game of chicken. Ghost Rider gets past Autumn. And he could lose another position to L8, who's flying. It doesn't like he's catching up though. Ghost covers off Alton Bird. Isaac up into P6. This might be one of his best race results of the season if he keeps it going. L8 stalking the prey. The Welsh Dragon, it has awoken inside of him, and since Monaco really, he's had some really good races. Spiky into the pits. What tyres will he go to? We'll find out when he comes out. Arctop gotcha. 10 places away from me eating my underwear. As there's a yellow flag in sector 1, it's the Mercedes of Whoopi. He's had a spin. He's got it back going again though. Spiky on the mediums. L8 Sterling job, yes. Hydro, sorry lads, my Wi-Fi went and won't be fixed until tomorrow I think. Yes, so basically anybody who is behind Hydro will be moved up a position, because Hydro didn't finish the race. Unlucky Hydro, mate, but you'll get better luck next season and better Wi-Fi. Ghost Rider, Alton Bird, L8 having a bit of a battle. How have I missed this battle, man? JMB, this race is intense right now. It is, isn't it, JMB? With these guys battling, Isaac is being able to catch up with Whoopi behind him. And here comes L8. Can he get past him? I left the room for 5 minutes. My dad's in P4. It is shocking, isn't it? He could be on the podium positions Seren, so be careful. Soon to be P3. Well, with Autumn Birds defending, it won't be soon. It will be never. Unless he gets it with DRS, as we go on board with Mr. L8. Let's see what he can do. I don't think he's got... Can he get it into the corner, maybe? Where's he go? Oh! These Autumn Birds run a bit wide. It's given L8 a very good exit off the corner. Can L8 get past him? He can. L8 up to P3. That's made his team boss happy in the chat. Sam Bull moves up. He's having a battle with Hydro now. Well, Hydro's AI for what is 6th place. It is very good racing by Autumn Bird and L8. L8 has been around long enough to know what to do, and Autumn Bird's just a very clean driver overall. Ghost Rider's in the lead now. Didn't see that. Well done, Ghost Rider. My dog doesn't like clapping, so if you hear barking, it's my dog being a weirdo. Big battle for 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and we've lost a Mercedes. It's Whoopi again. Whoopi! He's got a pointy finger! Oh man, look how close these guys go. What? Wow! Look at this racing. Very good. Giving Isaac some breathing space. You don't need to worry about it because they're all battling. And Hydro gets past Sam Bull. The super reserve Sam Bull is. Come on, Bird and Runner, says Vettel. I believe the only driver to not... Ooh, Syrah and Autumn Bird are in the pits now. Those tyres, 18 laps each. Let's see what tyres Syrah goes on to as his teammate moves up to P3. Well done, Isaac. 10 laps to go. He's on the mediums and Autumn Bird is on the mediums too. Samble's still trying to get past that AI of Hydro. J&B, your prediction might come true, mate, except your podium will consist of Ghost Rider, a Welshman, and Runner is out of the session. Has he retired in the pits? I don't know, I can't see. And Isaac's got 3 seconds for corner cutting. Oh, unlucky Isaac. Samble finally makes it past Hydro, but now he'll have to defend from the DRS of the AI of Hydro. No, that is not the same Sam. It's a different Sam. A little bit of contact there. Oh, it's Bagger. Bagger's has gone. Watch out. Whoa. Right, Bagger, you've got a bit of space now, mate. There we go. Yeah, it's a different Sam, Stog. This is new Sam. New Sam's better than old Sam. I think Runner retired in the pits. He might have had to go do something. Which is A-okay. As we got a spin, it's Autumn Bird. He's gone. He can go after this McLaren. The Ghost Rider's got a 3-second lead to L8. Whoopi gets a 3-second penalty for speed, just 3. Yeah, I know you and Sam live down the road from each other, Stark, I've heard. Isaac, 6 seconds from Sambul. Sambul is gaining, but can he gain 6 seconds in the space of a lap? As Whoopi's had another spin, I believe. Yes, he has. Right, I'm gonna do it because I'm so confident that this could be Isaac's first podium. But I want to put a prediction out. I think 1 and 2 for Geordie says that it's been decided. Yes, but can Isaac keep the pace on the tyres? He's been similarly... They've got similar tyre... what's the word now? Tyre degradation. They've both been on the hard compound tyres same amount of time. But... Ooh! This could be helping Isaac here. Sierra, could he gain on Sam Bull and help his teammate Isaac get his first podium in ARC? I'm not going to jinx it, Nigel. He's just got to keep 3 seconds from Sam Bull. I am on his side. If Isaac gets a podium in ARC before me, I'll be so happy. Well, in equality, I got one in realistic by default because it was the game that made me crash out. Stupid game. I mean, Isaac is keeping a gap. Sierra is right behind him now. Could Sierra be the super Aston Martin driver? Come on, Sierra. I know I'm not allowed to have favourites, but Isaac's my favourite. This is looking like a very good race for Aston Martin. L8 is catching Ghost. He is. Thank you, Mario. Can't focus on just my team. As is the yellow flag in Sector 3. Who's at 4? It's for Bagger, who's spun. He's going backwards and he's made contact with Autumn Bird. It's both the McLarens. And Bagger's got 5 seconds for a severe collision with Daguna. And I'm surprised Autumn Bird, he got away with that pretty clean. Didn't get any damage, or maybe he did, we don't know. I can't see any visible damage on the car. L8 is now losing time to Ghost Rider. 7 laps to go. Sierra has got past Sam Bull. And all he's got to do now is hold it up, get a 3-4 for Aston Martin. This could really help Aston Martin in the combined constructors and in the tier 2 constructors to get past, I believe it is Alpine. Yeah. Let's have a look. This could be a good result because it will help Aston Martin against, I think, Red Bull, because only one driver is driving for Red Bull today and it's Hodder. Come on, Isaac. Isaac is Alonso. Isaac is Alonso. And Sierra's Lance Stroll because he's the team boss. Isaac has perfected his strategy. If you want to see the penalties, I'm pretty sure it's just a 3 seconds and back with a 5 second. Very clean racing tonight, guys. Very well done. There's a yellow flag. It is Bagger, I believe. Is that another spin? It is Bagger. L8 now is gaining on Ghost Rider, but, well, whenever I've seen L8 and tyres that are 13 laps old, he somehow gains some time. Must be a skill thing or a Welsh thing, you never know. Come on, Sarah. Slow down a bit. Give Isaac a podium, man. Let the kid leave. Let him leave. As LA, as I've said, he's gaining. He's in the pits. Isaac could be on for a second place finish. How good will that feel? 5 laps to go here. He's going to be absolutely ecstatic as Daguna has crashed out. It brings out the safety car. Oh, Isaac. What have I done? Geordie, you're evil. You are evil. Why are you making stuff like this up? You cannot make it up. All lapped cars will not be able to unlap themselves. Ghost may be the tier admin, but I am Michael Massey. Yeah? Actually, the safety car won't be out long enough. If you think about it, there's only 5 laps to go. Isaac could still get a podium, as Tip Rebel gets a drive-through penalty. Nigel, your son will get the podium. I feel like Dr. Jeremy Kyle or something like that, you know. He will get the podium. Let's go out on board with him. Stock, no Mikey, no, this is so not right. Isaac's in first? Oh my Gideonus. Sarah, be good teammate. Just let him win the race. Get us some good points. Mikey, this is so right, Mikey. Get it done, Mikey, come on. Look at this. Aston Martin 1-2. You don't see that every day, do you? Well, you'll probably see it in Saudi Arabia in real life, but, you know. You don't see it a lot in that arc, because, well, I'm the second Aston Martin driver for Tier 1, and I'm bad. This is a beautiful sight to behold, JMB. Kind of makes you want to quit basketball and race for Aston Martin next season, doesn't it? Fixed, ha 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 ha. Well, if it's fixed, then Alpine 4th and 5th, that's fixed too. Let's go, Isaac. Giving him those a WWE chance. And thankfully for my intestines, Scotch is in P12. I think if the race ends this way, this would be Aston Martin's second 1-2 of the season. And the second driver that got that 1-2 for them in USA is a Ferrari driver. His name is Ghost Rider. That was a good birthday present for me. What? Mrs. Nigel, Mrs. Isaac? No. We will not calm... Well, you do need to calm down and get this race done. But Mrs. Isaac... No. Just let them be what they want to be. Someone who else is jumping up for joy in the 7 household is L8. Who, if you want really good windows and door fixtures, I think, you know, he's your guy to go to. Too bad he won't come to Sweden to do mine. So. A safety car. will be in this lap. Yeah. Come on, safety car, go in this lap, boy. Make it happen. Sirrah, if you're listening to this, defend like a lion. Ghost may be on one lap hold softs, but they won't make it to the end. Break his legs. Go for the legs, Sirrah. Go for the legs. To quote Karate Kid. Safety car not in yet. Why? Why? Safety car, get in! Get in, man! Get into the pits! We need Isaac to win. Or is it waiting for Whoopi? It's waiting for Whoopi, I think. Whoopi, take your time, mate. Actually, no. Whoopi, hurry up. Please. We need to get a podium. We need to get a 1-2 for Aston. Ghost and L8 they need to watch. Yes. And Samble. You may be on 16 lap old hard tyres, but we know that they can last about 20 laps. If the safety car doesn't go back into the pits, we riot. Because Isaac deserves this damn win. Strategically. 2 laps to go. Get in, safety car, come on. Sky Blue says wait. The Alfa Tauri driver, sorry, team boss has finally joined the chat. I'm watching Samble, and he's on the last lap and winning. What? Huh? Huh? What do you want about, Willis? Sam's glitched out then. Yeah. You might want to tell him that. Unless I have glitched out. Safety car is in this lap. 2 laps to go. All the lap cars haven't been able to make it past because it's only Bagger. Isaac. No matter what happens, Isaac, you've had a great race, mate. And I know this isn't like favouritism because he's an Aston Martin driver, but I honestly think that with 2 laps to go, he'll get driver of the day, no matter where he ends up, because he has had a great strategy. You was proud, son. You got this. Sirrah already holding back. 2 laps here at Abu Dhabi to go. Controversial ending. Ghost Rider tries to get past him. Sirrah holds him back. Sirrah's defending like a lion with Ghost who's on the special tyres. He's gone past him. No, Sirrah's defending. Oh my god. There'll be no DRS as well to get past. Come on, Sirrah. They're going to be side by side. Into the next corner. Sirrah's got a good exit. And so has Ghost, Sam Bull as well. And so LA as well. But we'll go back on board with Ghost Rider and Sirrah. Ghost goes down the inside, he's made the position up. Isaac, come on, man. Don't stress, calm, keep it calm, man. Sirrah's got past. Oh! Lord above, this is literally last season. Hamilton and Verstappen flashbacks. Come on, Isaac. There's a yellow flag. It's Bagger again. He's had a spin. 1 lap to go. Isaac. Hydro's disqualified because he failed to change compound of tyres. Sierra and Ghost Rider going side by side. Ghost is ahead. And I don't think Sierra can do anything about it because Ghost is on very fresh tyres. Isaac's got 3 seconds of penalties. He won't win the race on standings wise. Sierra, on board with Sierra. Let's see what he does here. Oh, his Ghost has defended really well. Isaac's already in low ERS deployment. Sierra goes past him. Sergio Perez mode. He's got up to P2. And it's Ghost Rider. Woo! I need to go on board with Isaac because he may have a 3-second penalty and he may move down a few more positions than where he is. But the young lad has had an amazing driver in the finale race of the season. Can Aston Martin keep this going next season? He's waving around. He wins the Grand Prix. Isaac is the race winner. Sirius first, Ghost is second, and L8 is on the podium. But in all fairness, and I'm pretty sure L8 and everybody would agree in the chat, Isaac is the driver of the day for the final race of the season. What a win for him. Great strategy, just really unlucky that he got that 3-second penalty. And if the stewards are very nice, please, oh please, I beg of thee, let him have the win. Please. Sambal got P4 in AI. And he's joined the session just to see that, I don't know. He joined the session a bit too late there, Sam. But I don't know what's going to happen, mate. Shout out to the Alfa Romeo AlphaTauri drivers who've had a good race. We're going to pretend this is Isaac, everybody, even though it's Sierra. Yeah. Go on, Isaac. If you come back tomorrow, Bot Express, I'm pretty sure someone might have a Facebook link. I don't have it at the moment right now. But a big well done to our podium finishers, Arc L8, Ghost Rider and Sierra. But the big win is Isaac. So Isaac is in P1, even though it didn't say that. But because of penalties, Sierra finishes P1, followed by Ghost Rider and L8. Sambal's 4th, but we don't know what's going to happen, being that he lost his connection. Isaac P1, but he's in P5. Spiky P6. In P7 is Hodder. 8th is Pato Cakes, followed by Autumn Bird, Whoopi, Top Gotcha, Tip Rebel, Bagger, Daguna. Yeah, there you go. I'll do the race director one more time, so that these guys can see. And I will do pit stops and show that Hydro didn't change his tyres. You can actually see it here as well. Only on the hards. Well done, everybody. What an amazing end of the season for Aston Martin. Unlucky for the 3 seconds, Isaac. Driver of the day, mate. Race winner on track. Yes. I'm actually going to have to stop commentating because I feel like I've got a lump in my throat. So yeah. He has the day off school tomorrow, Nigel. He needs to party. Thank you for joining us all for tonight's stream. It has been a pleasure doing comms for you this season, along with Reaper, who sadly couldn't be here. And on behalf of both of us, thank you for joining us. and goodbye.